Hello there. In this video I will show you how to create measures. From PMM layer, expand the fact and right click the logical column and click on duplicates. Double click the new logical column. This called logical columns. In the physical layer we called physical columns. After double click the physical column, move to the aggregation tab. Here you have default aggregation rule. You have sum, average, count, count distinct, maximum, minimum, and so on. Select the required aggregation rule and click on OK. After click on OK, the measure will be in yellow icon. After that, you can rename the measure. Press F2 or right click, rename to the desired name, total quantity, for example. Okay, now let we move to the BI environments. Okay, now we have three fact table. We have inventories, order items, orders. Now, what is the aggregation rule for quantity? Right click and duplicates, then double click quantity, go to the aggregation. Here you have to select what type of aggregation rule. How you can specify the aggregation type? It's based of your requirement. When you prepare your data model, you have a specific requirement. For example, you want to create measure for employees. If you have employees in the report, you will ask for number of employees. At that time, you need to create measure for count or count distinct. For example, if you have marks or score for students, you need to create measure for the average. If you have, for example, salaries, you need to create measure for sum. So it's based of your requirement. In this requirement here, I have sum of the quantity. Press OK. Now the icon will be in yellow. Rename it to total quantity. Press OK. Now move to the next fact. It is order items. I have here quantity and unit price. Here I have two measures. The first one is total quantity and the second one is net amount or net price, which is multiply quantity by unit price. Right click the first one, duplicate, double click and select sum. You can give the same name as in different table, there is no problem. However, you cannot give the same logical name in the same fact or dimension table. Click OK. Now I want to calculate the net amount. Okay, you can either click here in quantity, right click, duplicate, or unit price, duplicate. Now double click on unit price. Here there is no way to multiply unit price by quantity. In order to apply this formula, you need to go to the column source and click here on this logical source, order items, and click edit. In click edit, you have here the all logical columns with the expression. Okay, now, for example, the quantity, it is order items quantity. Now, it is sum. Yes. For unit price, edit. Now, unit price, edit here. You have here physical table. We have only single table, order items. And here the columns that related to the physical table. The unit price multiplied by unit price. Okay. Is it enough for us that we need the multiply unit price by, unit price by quantity? Quantity. quantity multiplied by unit price. Okay. No, is it not enough? We need the sum of multiply quantity by unit price. After finish, click sum and then click OK. Net price or net amount. Let me show you in SQL how this works. If I want to go to order items, now I can select, for example, unit price multiply by quantity. Okay, it will give me this amount. However, I need the sum of unit price multiply quantity. Now, if I, for example, order by or group by, when you select any, drag drop any dimension, group by, it will give you this amount. Okay, if I keep it without sum, you should add the group, which is sum. Go to back to VI. The net amount is ready. Now for the orders, I have here customer ID, order date, order ID, sales ID, and status. The measure in this table is number of orders. Right click, duplicate, double click order ID, select here count distinct. Number of orders. Now I have 3 fact table, and each fact table has its own measure: total quantity, net amount, and number of orders. The other tables are dimensions. Now I want to show you how to rename the fact table, the dimension, and the logical column and measures. You can rename any object in PMM layer to the desired name. For example, I have here these names, and this is the new name. By right click the logical table or logical column and click on rename. Let me move to the BI. Here, let me start here. Here, email. This is employees. Here, employee ID. We'll keep it. First name. You can add space, no issue. Hire date. Job title. Last name. The lookup, the IDs, I will keep them as is. Phone. Now inventories. For the fact table, I will rename it to the fact table space facts to distinguish between fact and dimension. Quantity. Here, order items. Fact. Quantity. Unit price. Orders fact. Order date. Status. already done. This is orders. I cannot keep it orders because I have okay orders. I can because here order fact, here is order, no problem. This is dimension. Order date, status, products, description, list price, product name, standard cost, warehouse, warehouse name. You can keep the name as is, but it's better to give it business name to be friendly to the end user. Postal code, city. By the way, you can give the name in different language, for example, French, Urdu, Arabic, country, name, region, name, region. Okay, now the business model and mapping layer is ready. In the next video, I will show you how to create the presentation variable. Thank you.